Welcome to the Turtle Club.
All right, that might as well be the start. We're here. This is it.
Wait, did Dave just start us with an all right?
I guess so.
I actually stepped away to shut my curtains for 1 second. Did not realize we had started. But hey, welcome to the Turtle Club.
Well, you know what? Dave,
my name's Dave.
So Dave's just started us out.
Holy shit, I really didn't. Hold on. You guys keep talking.
This is a great start. Let's all just fumble our way over to the finish
We're
here.
killing it. Hey everybody, I'm Eli. Welcome to the Turtle Club. We pick one movie every year to watch every week.
Seriously?
This year's movie is Tammy and the T-Rex from 1994. I have seen it a total times of 42. I've seen it 42 times.
Who's you?
In the year of
You didn't say your
2024.
name. You didn't say your name.
I did. I said Eli from the Turtle Club.
Yeah, okay, kid.
I'm Michael. I've seen it 51 times.
I'm Dave. I've seen it 49 times.
My name is Alan, and I have seen it 35 times. Which is too many.
Fine. I mean, yeah.
No, it's once a week. Haven't watched it this week yet.
You have 1 day left.
I got 2 days left.
I thought we started on a Friday.
I've been going by
Sunday.
Saturdays.
Oh.
I've been going by
Yeah,
calendar
Saturday,
weeks, baby.
Saturday is the last day of the week for us because we start on Sundays.
But,
That's when the Lord says. Like she says, end on
the
Sunday,
Lord's
right?
day.
Well, hey, we'll get to the Lord stuff in a second, Alan.
Yeah, I know,
The
we got
Lord
some conversations
being
to
Dr.
have about that.
Walkenstein.
I've converted since our last episode.
You've been saved.
We have a lot to say about
Maybe
Jesus
we'll
and
win
all
him back.
How's everyone feeling about Tammy and the T-Rex? Let's get this shit out of the way.
Who cares?
I honestly, not kidding, I almost quit the pod.
No, you didn't.
I truly was like, and I kind of figured out why, and I'll talk about it later. Or I can do it now, I don't care.
Yeah, do it, whatever.
Do it.
So,
Yeah, back out.
So we were, yeah, I will back. If it wasn't for like you guys, like this is like the time I see friends once a month is podcasting with you guys.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Then I would have left.
We don't actually like each other, viewers. That's the truth.
No, Michael and I don't, but I love Dave and Eli.
Let's go.
So we had to watch. We all agreed last episode. A, Jesus is our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
B, get
Solid
behind
A.
me, Satan.
Okay, solid B.
Thank you, sir. And C, we're gonna watch Mac and Me this month for this episode that we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. And I watched it a few days ago, and now I got exclusive to put onto the pod. I got married, and my wife is quite pregnant, so she's been going to bed pretty early. And so I was like, hey, you know what? You go to bed. I'll meet you in a little bit. I have to watch this fucking stupid movie.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there watching this movie in the dark with headphones on while my wife is asleep in our bed. And I'm like, I was sincerely fuming. I was like, I can't believe I have to sit here watching these fucking shitty movies. Like, this is a waste of my life. This is a waste of my time. My like wonderful wife and unborn child are asleep in our bed, where they've been watching cartoons for the last hour, then fell asleep. I don't know if the baby was watching it, but and I was like, and I'm sitting here watching this movie that I fucking hate. And every time I watch Tammy and the T-Rex, I'm like, I fucking hate this movie, and this is such a waste of my time. And every time I watch it, I just get so mad. It's nothing like The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat I did not get mad about. I just like became completely evaporated as a human being.
Do you think that's mostly due to like your social or like your personal life changing? Like, do you think like
Yes,
if you weren't,
I think
like if you were watching Cat in the Hat instead right now, do you think you'd have a similar reaction?
there is no way my wife would let me watch The Cat in the Hat every day. She has talked about it so much as like a bad thing that I did, that it was bad for my mental health, and that like it was so concerning.
What do you think about it?
Oh, I think she's right.
But do you regret it?
I don't regret it. It like, I think if it wasn't for the pandemic, it would have done a lot of good things for my comedy career. With the pandemic, it was like getting my nose rubbed in it every day for half a year. But then it led to this, so I'm very happy I got to meet Eli and Dave through it. And so, like, for those reasons, I don't regret it. But I couldn't do it right now for a number of reasons. One, I've stopped smoking weed, so I'm watching this shit completely stone sober every time.
Are you completely sober? Like, no weed at all?
No. I smoked weed at my bachelor party, and that was it. And then I've just been chilling. I'm
smoking weed right now. I can't even talk to you people without.
I'm so jealous, but also not. You know, I'm happy. I do enjoy being sober, except for when I have to watch these stupid movies. And like now, I'm so busy. You know, between like I have to get a lot ready for the baby. She is like to the point of being pregnant where it's like she's not able to do as much around the house. So I'm doing a lot of that, which if she can hear me through the walls, I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying, like, this is why I don't want to fucking watch Mac and Me and Tammy and the T-Rex.
Okay, but like, come on, you got to admit.
But like, what
is little amount of free time you get? It's worth it.
Yeah, one and a half of these movies is good. Okay,
I turned on my Xbox to watch Mac and Me, and I was like, I haven't even played my Xbox in so long. Like, this could have been the hour of the week I was playing Xbox. That would have been good. And it's like Tuesday, she works late, so I have the house to myself for a couple hours. I had to watch fucking Tammy and the T-Rex last week, and I was like, this is bad. I don't like this. And so now that, like, I'm not stoned while I'm watching it, and B, it's like, oh, there's like furniture I have to be building right now instead of me watching this.
You can do both. You could do both.
Nah,
You could do
don't count.
And then it like started to hit me like, okay, the reasons I'm really hating this is, one, it's like not fun to watch these bad movies sober, but more than that, it's not fun to watch these movies alone. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah. No,
I'm just a stone sober married adult watching bad children's movies in the dark while my wife's asleep. Like, this is. Well, one of them's teenage.
Mac and Me is a kids movie.
Oh yeah, that's straight up a kids movie.
Yeah. This is like really Mac and Me is what was really sending me over the edge. I can't
That finally tipped the scale.
Yeah, it was the Mac that broke my back.
Did you guys know that MAC stands for something?
Not until I watched the movie.
Yeah.
Like, mysterious alien creature.
Yeah, they say it in the movie.
MAC. I don't know why I didn't make that connection that's what that was. I just thought it was a McDonald's tie-in.
Oh my god, yeah, the dancing McDonald's scene.
Well,
dude, I sincerely paused the movie at that and just got up and I was like, I gotta get a drink or something. Like, I can't deal with this fucking, like, what even is this that I'm watching? I could be doing something.
In a teddy bear costume, doing choreographed dances in a McDonald's with fully dressed football players.
Yeah,
good.
Yo, why are there
you're just
football
trying
players?
to pick it apart.
I'm really not. That comes later.
Okay, wait. Before we move forward, I'm so sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I do want to say the reason we are talking about Mac and Me right now and not Tammy and the T-Rex is because it's from the same director, okay? So there's a connection.
Is it?
Connection.
Yeah.
Eli.
That's how he brought it up last month?
Yeah, Stuart Raffle, same director as Tammy and the T-Rex. That's why we are having this conversation.
Weird. I didn't remember why we brought it up last time.
Dave didn't remember that either. How?
I did not remember that, but I admittedly am terrible with names.
Well, none of us are listening to each other in these podcasts. We're just waiting for our turn to talk.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's all peak egos, the podcast.
Anyway, Eli and I had seen this movie already. We watched it at the first bad movie night. I went to his house in high school. And
wow.
And then I had watched it again after that, and I'm sure Eli probably had too.
Oh yeah.
But I've seen this movie I think this is maybe my third or fourth time seeing it.
I have never seen this, and I've never seen E.T.
I've never seen E.T. either. I've seen
How
Mac
have
and
you
Me
both
4
not seen
Shut
E.T.?
up. I've seen Mac and Me 4 times and E.T. 0 times.
So-
How have you
movie.
not seen E.T.?
Okay, so this is the big thing with my childhood. My mom had my older brother when she was 19. And
Okay.
when she had me, she was only 22. And her brother is 10 years younger than her. So my uncle is only 12 years older than me.
Yeah.
So instead of like a lot of growing up, like I watched The Lion King and like a couple of Disney movies, but for the most part, it was like weird, child-friendly 80s comedies and like Weird Al and like just weird stuff
UHF.
all the way. And so I missed out on a lot of these things, which I don't mind. Because none of it looks good.
I'm upset with you. I think you should mind. You're wrong.
I've heard
Should
E.T.
I?
good.
Wrong.
Yeah, wrong childhood. Mine was better.
Hey, listen, I played a lot of Super Nintendo. I watched Airplane and Evil Dead at a young age.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We just watched Airplane the other day.
Yeah,
Airplane.
still a
It's so
great
good.
movie.
And
So
The Naked Gun. I watched all the Naked Guns
Yes.
recently.
Yeah.
Rest in power, OJ.
Seriously. I was trying to get my wife to watch it, and she was like, I don't know, it seems old now. I was like, OJ's in it. And she went, who? OJ Simpson. And she went, why would that make me want to watch it?
I was
How do you
watching.
mean,
why wouldn't
watch
it?
honestly.
Yeah. That's a
I was
Okay?
I was watching some wrestling stuff recently. Do you guys know the wrestler New Jack?
Yes, of course.
No.
I figured Eli did, but there's an old promo with New Jack where he was a black wrestler that was a heel, so we'd always try to rile up the crowd. And like the early days when he started, he was in like Southern Territory wrestling, and there's a promo where he goes like, "This one goes to my boy OJ. Good work, 2 down."
Holy shit.
We got
That's
a lot more
funny
money, OJ.
as fuck. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Dude, that guy was insane though. He actually tried to kill people in the ring. It
Oh
was fun.
yeah,
Holy
there's a
shit.
great
That's
Dark
good.
Side of the Ring episode.
Oh,
That's
it's
awesome.
amazing.
That's
And-
real wrestling. What's
Uh,
Dark Side of the Ring?
Oh.
What is it? It's like a true crime wrestling docuseries.
What?
Every
Is it like,
episode
Can we,
is about
can we
another
get them on
wrestling
our
scandal.
podcast?
oh my god, that sounds fun as fuck.
Dude, it's
What's
on
it on?
Hulu. It's fantastic.
It's on Hulu, yeah.
It's a really good show.
So they're not
and it's
connected. Like I
depressing.
can just like pick some that seem
No, yeah,
interesting.
pick any episode.
Correct,
Like,
yeah.
It's just
Okay.
a documentary series where every episode's about another wrestling scandal and crazy thing.
Oh
And
my
the
god, I want to
first
watch
two
that.
episodes have
Christ.
like the first 2 seasons rather have the best soundtrack.
Yeah, it's
The later ones are still good, but those first 2 seasons they had like this one composer that was just awesome synth music.
just the other day I was watching the episode of that about the flight from hell,
Yeah.
and it is insane that they were able to live that way, and like some of those guys are still alive.
It's crazy.
What the fuck, dude?
Wait, is
That,
it the
like-
plane crash or whatever?
No, they like it,
No, that-
it's this long story, but they chartered a private jet from
Yeah.
Europe to America, and like every single wrestler was on their worst behavior, and it led to a lot of issues.
Well, it got delayed once they got on the plane, and they went through like an entire bar setup before the plane even took off.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? So they all just got drunk.
And they reloaded it again once before it took off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So everyone was already
no.
hammered. Then they got more hammered on a transatlantic flight.
And they were all
That
taking
sounds awesome.
like halcyon pills and shit. Like
Well, yeah, that's like a big like wrestler prank is to
What's-
like dose. It's
What's
like
calcium pills?
it's like a date rape drug.
Oh.
it's like a
It's like to
roofie.
put you to sleep. Yeah, it's essentially
Holy
like roofing
shit.
each other.
And they would
So, like,
roofie
on
each
that
other's
airplane-
jokes.
Yeah, on that ride, they roofie someone and shave their eyebrows.
What the fuck?
And then, like, Brock Lesnar almost caused the whole plane
Is
to
there any
crash by
footage of
breaking
it?
through. No, there's no footage. But it's just like every wrestler that's still alive that was on that flight like gives the interview to be like, here's what happened.
That's awesome.
Ric Flair had his dick out.
What the fuck?
One of the directors of the show is the guy that did Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh my god, I love Hobo with the
Oh,
Shotgun.
hell yeah.
I thought you might like that.
Oh
But-
my god, I fucking love Hobo. That's funny you knew I would like that.
I love that movie. But yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. Everyone listening to this definitely check that out as well because wrestling is fucking crazy.
Alright, that's enough wrestling though. We've done
I
enough.
don't know about that.
No, never. Slowly but surely, this podcast is gonna turn into a wrestling podcast.
No, I will
With the PS about a movie.
Every
I
day we
fucking
just bleed
will
more and more in.
leave. I do not give a shit about wrestling like that.
If you're gonna do that, man, don't tell us that, because then we'll really do it.
I kind of like watching it, but I'm okay. I don't.
Well, then I
care that
bet you're
much.
gonna love Dark Side of the Ring, because it's just like the insanity of wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like.
All the behind
Yeah.
the scenes stuff. But the new Jack episode, definitely check that out as well because that
Okay.
g's insane. He should be in jail, but he's amazing.
He should
yeah.
be in jail. Holy
Instead,
shit.
he's dead.
Yeah, his heel work was incredible. But before we get super into Mac and me, do any of us have anything new to say about Tammy and the T-Rex?
Nope.
I hate it, and I can't stop singing. I forget what the beginning intro song is called.
Like-
but-
Dance to the
Dinosaur.
music of the
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm a dinosaur man, a T-Rex on the
one bit-
loose.
Where it's
Yeah.
like moving and moving.
I say that all the time, and I always get so mad at myself because I hate that guy so much. But it's the
Yes.
only line from the movie I just keep saying.
Moving and moving. I say that like it's become like a tick for me. Like it's just like a
Yes.
vocal stim where I just have to say it.
It's the same thing with a Cat in the Hat. When anyone would say fun, I would, without thinking about it, go fun, fun, fun.
Oh my god, Alan! I thought of you earlier. My wife randomly to herself, not even to me, was going like feline, meline, turpentine, and I was like, oh my god, it's infected all of us.
That's crazy. Does she watch Cat in the Hat? Does she like Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, she likes
Does
Cat in the Hat.
does
Holy
she watch
shit.
the Cat in the Hat like
Yeah,
it's an active?
like it's a show.
It's an experience.
Imagine someone watching Cat in the Hat every day for a year. How crazy. How
Yeah.
fucked up would that be?
It's
Yeah,
so
I'd
funny
lose my
that
mind.
someone just tweeted back at you of like, a guy did that with Cat in the Hat every day.
Yeah.
Do you know who that was?
Yes, I did know. It was a buddy of mine.
That was very funny.
But like, what are the
'cause
chances that he saw that
Saw
tweet
that,
even?
yeah.
And it brought us to, and I had to stalk you and find your Facebook.
Yeah, it was
And-
it was something.
I mean, like honestly, like the dick pics weren't like all the way necessary from both of our ends, but
Yeah,
like we were
I would
young.
disagree.
Yeah. Alan wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those dick pics.
You can't swim in the river without breaking the ice, you know.
But I don't know. Tammy and the T-Rex. The only thing I really have to say about it is that it sucks. I hate it. I am at the Michael. I'm curious of your thoughts on this. I am starting to forget why I liked this movie so much.
No, I'll always remember.
It just made me think like, I don't know. Did I ever actually watch this movie?
Yes,
Like
and you
I'm
liked
questioning it. I'm like,
and you
I
liked
watched
it.
but
Think
I,
about it.
I've-
It's
yeah.
so similar to other bad movies we love. You know what I mean?
I know
Like, think
it
about
is,
the
but
elements that are like objectively, it is a really dumb horror movie that makes no sense, and it is a super goofy concept, and it has Paul Walker in it.
I just
That's-
feel like I was uneducated. Like I was ignorant to how
You were
ridiculous it was.
because you knew that it was good. You know what I mean?
Not to toot my own horn, but I think I got it down pretty well of why this movie's not hitting the same as the other ones,
Yes, please.
where there is nothing behind it.
No, yeah, it just
Like
it
most
it's
bad
a movie that was
movies-
made in 2 weeks. You know, like,
Right. It wasn't like noted to death. It wasn't tinkered with to death.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this big idea that they had to scale down. It was
Yeah.
just like there's not much more than what you see.
It is
Yeah.
exactly
Now,
what they
see-
wanted it to be, what it was supposed to be. It was,
Yes.
and it is.
It's
a movie made in 2
arguably
weeks.
it's arguably even a successful movie made in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like I
No.
don't think
It is a-
I don't think the director would change much going back. You know what I mean? Like I don't like what. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that was the vision. That's what I mean by successful. They got done what they wanted to get done. That was the goal, and they achieved it. Was to get this movie, and I
And
think
there's
they
nothing
did it.
deeper to it. There's no meaning
No.
that they even like,
Now,
were trying to put into this.
I actually have to step in on that one because I don't know if it's like a death save where I'm trying to like save my mentality at the last second, but I've turned around on this movie because of that fact. I don't enjoy it as a movie. I'm enjoying it for all the little stupid jokes in between. Like, I mean, so when Dr. Walkenstein gets to the hospital and he's like, he's trying to like resuscitate Michael, and he's just like, live. Well, that's all I tried. I tried at everything. Sucks. He died.
So you're looking
it's-
for the best in a bad situation, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
I'm laughing at the little jokes. I'm not laughing at the movie as a whole.
Do you guys disagree with that? I think Dave's agreeing with me that like I think the movie is like this is what they set out to do. They set
It's a
out to
series
make
of
this
little jokes
movie.
that kind of fumble together.
Yeah, and I think especially after watching Mac and Me, I think I understand it a little more. I think this director's pretty
yeah.
self-aware. You know what I mean? Like he made a fucking E.T. ripoff that has McDonald's ads in it and Coke ads. You know what I mean? Like
Oh my
that's
god, yeah.
Like,
the amount
he
of
has to
advertising
be-
was hilarious.
he has to be self-aware to some degree. So I think he was like, let's just make a dumb movie about a T-Rex. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
And I
I mean,
I
that's
think
definitely
that's-
all it was.
yeah,
right, and I think that's admirable. I think that's successful then, right?
That's
like,
fine.
He did it.
that's fine. You can
like,
enjoy it for what it
artistically
is.
successful, I guess,
Yes.
from the artist's perspective.
Yeah.
Yes.
But-
I'm not looking for an entire movie experience. I'm getting just the jokes. And
It's like it
that's
just
kinda
it's
fine.
set out to be this, and it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
don't- like-
It works for what it is.
yes.
You know how I think we discussed this at one point. How Master of Disguise at one point, I wasn't even seeing a movie anymore. I was just seeing sets and actors and just like
Yeah.
thinking about just like this is everything behind
Because we had
the
like
camera.
But, you know, hold
we
on.
had the split points in the movie where like he goes to the Turtle Club. That's the
Yeah.
halfway.
I think Master of Disguise proves my point a little bit more, though. Like, that is an unsuccessful movie from an artist's perspective. Like, that isn't what Dana Carvey wanted to make. That isn't what Perry and Blake wanted to make. You know what I mean? Like, they wanted to make a funny movie.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
Kind
Do
of
you get what I'm
succeeded.
saying?
They got mild success.
I don't think No, they didn't. No, they didn't. What, name another Dana Carvey project after that.
All right, you got me, but.
Like,
I think he got mild success.
But you know
trying
what
to
I
get
mean?
What he
Like,
wanted,
that,
but
like-
he didn't get his vision. You're right.
it's like Love Guru. You know, that ruined Mike Myers' career. That wasn't a successful movie in any
That's
regard.
right.
Like,
Yeah, it was really bad.
Like, genuinely,
I was
like,
shocked
he
to
did
learn
not
that
set
was
out-
like his passion project.
Yeah, and that ruined his career because he called in so many favors, and it sucked. And that was like he failed artistically. That obviously is not the movie he wanted to make. It was terrible. And I'm saying Taming the T-Rex got shot and succeeded. It hit its mark.
It did exactly what it was trying to do and be a 2 week movie.
It was exactly what they wanted it to be.
I agree with you on that.
But I think that's also why Master of Disguise is better, like to watch over and over because it's more interesting because of all of
There's
that.
more
Better
to
than
break.
the
I
Love
think you're
Guru?
right. I think there are layers. There's layers to Master of
Yeah.
Disguise. There's even Kangaroo Jack. There was
no.
layers to it.
Yes.
Where like the stupidity of it was not just surface level. You could dig into the like further into
movie,
it,
yeah.
and find more
The
dumb
movie,
bullshit.
movie.
And like it would like
This is what I was saying
contextualize
earlier.
the movie more. Yeah, we're all agreeing with each other.
movie.
I was adding to your stuff.
But
You don't have to.
Okay.
but I am no longer entertained by that.
No.
Yeah, the dumb
But
jokes are no longer enough.
I think it would be absurd to claim that this movie is bad because of that. I think
no, you lose me there.
I don't know. Like I put a lot of like credit into that. Like that's what they wanted to make, and like maybe I don't enjoy
I know, but
it.
they didn't want to make a good movie.
Exactly. So I guess like it's bad in that way, but like I guess successful and unsuccessful are the terms I should keep using, and I think that's admirable. And
It's
I think
successful at being mediocre.
I think and I think that is already more is a better movie than Kangaroo Jack or Master of Disguise, like by far, because of that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it definitely hits its goal more than the other two movies. Yes, I will agree with that. But
right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could call it a better movie.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is.
I like it more.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I think Tammy and if you're gonna watch these three movies, once each, Tammy and the T-Rex would be the best one.
Yeah.
But to do this, it's the worst.
I agree 100%. But this is the best movie out of the three.
Yes.
Not for this.
If you had to watch
Not
it,
for our
Not for
use.
this. Not for
No,
you.
if you
But
had
if you're having a bad movie night and these were the three movies you watched, that would be the highlight of the night, I think.
if you've watched these movies less than 5 times, T-Rex would be the best still.
I think
Less
Kangaroo
than
Jack would be the
4.
worst.
Yes.
Easily.
That's fine,
Kangaroo
yeah.
Jack is a bad movie once.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Kangaroo Jack isn't fun to watch with a group.
No,
You
no.
can't
No,
even
it's just kind of like annoying.
It's hard to riff.
You
It's hard
can
to riff.
fix so many
Yeah.
movies by watching it with a group of people.
Yeah.
Kangaroo Jack isn't improved by being with people.
No, it's
Kangaroo
just
Jack-
ridiculous and stupid.
Has a similar issue that the Cat in the Hat had, where it was supposed to be an R movie that they dumbed down for kids.
Yeah.
But instead of writing children's jokes, they just got rid of the dirty stuff
Yes.
and
then
made
there's
some
nothing
dumb
left.
jokes. As opposed to Cat in the Hat, where it's people who've written a incredible adult humor trying to write children's jokes and they can't do it.
Yes, I agree with you. And then
And-
there's just nothing left. It just like is like an
Yeah.
empty bag at that point.
As
The cat. Can we agree the
adults-
Cat in the Hat's the best of the 4?
Yes. Oh, I was just about to
100%.
say this.
I like The Cat in the Hat.
Oh,
I
yeah,
genuinely
Cat in
like
the
The
Hat
Cat
is
in the
super fun.
I think
mean,
the Cat in the Hat
not
is funny.
The
I
way
do,
you
but
watched
I
it,
haven't
but-
watched it 400
Okay,
times.
I gotta be honest. After hearing everyone say just the words "the Cat in the Hat," I started to get really uncomfortable.
Yeah, the spiral started happening.
Nightmare.
That's exactly how it felt. Everyone was overlapping. The Cat in the Hat was this. The cat, and I was like, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
It's back.
Going back.
Hey, I don't mean to take over the conversation, but I think we should move on here.
Yeah, you
And-
do. You want to take
Yeah,
Uh,
we have. there's
I have
another
something
email
for us.
that
We
need to
have
talk
4 fan emails plus 2 more, kind of.
We have
4
4?
new fan emails.
Holy
yes.
shit,
And
okay.
then
Is that a
2
record?
of
Michael
them are
gets a
longer.
whole section this episode.
I have a lot, and I actually expanded into this because of something in this. So I sent this to everyone in here. So everyone in here has read this already, but I'll read it to the fans. And we have not really talked about this much. Eli and I probably talked about it the most. But I have an email for us from a fan who's emailed us before and has actually sent us kind of creepy emails. Said, "Hello. I have been a fan for a while and have emailed several times. Unfortunately, I do not believe I will continue to do so. The newest episode made me very uncomfortable as someone who is saved and believed in the all-knowing power of the Son of God to redeem us in heaven." All right, do we want to stop there? And
Wait,
what do we?
before you move
No, it's
forward,
just-
I do want you to mention the
Yeah.
subject line.
Oh, the subject line is anti-religious sentiments.
Which I gotta say, I don't think
Yeah.
there were.
I
mean, is
yeah,
this
I think
just
we
like a
made a couple
subgroup of-
jokes. I think we made a couple jokes that were obviously jokes last episode, but I think we were mostly just making fun of those bad movies and like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
But I think you should finish reading the email before we move on to this, because there's a lot of details here that I think we should all have out.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah,
all
but-
right. I do not dislike you for what was said, but I no longer will be listening, and I will pray for you. Please consider taking down this episode for the sake of your Christian listeners. It's all right. It's very rare for us to
Sorry,
have
that was Satan. He's behind me.
It's very. Oh my god. This is bad content. It's very rare for us to have entertainment that doesn't push an anti-God message, so this is very disappointing. I guess I should not have been surprised about this coming from Dave or Eli, but I am surprised to hear this from Alan and Michael. God bless. I hope you understand. To which I replied with, a picture that said, "I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though," or "Sorry that happened."
Damn, that's a great response.
That was Eli's idea. We were workshopping
That's a great
responses.
response.
Eli and I workshopped responses on the phone, and he came up with that one.
Was that my idea? Because I was ready to give you credit for how funny that was.
No, we were like, I said something similar. I was gonna like, I want to respond with like something like totally dismissing it. Like I was saying something like that, and then you were like, you should send back that one screenshot. So we worked it. We workshopped it, but so if for context, if anyone doesn't remember, last month we made fun of like the Passion of the Christ and other like Catholic scare films.
Well, let's be real. I completely stopped paying attention to the entire podcast and was just watching clips of Passion of the Christ.
You were just watching Passion clips the whole time. That was great.
That other like Jesus show.
We get away from it for like 10 minutes, and then Alan would be like, "Oh my god." It's so good. It was so good. But
It still ruined my YouTube algorithm.
Yes. They were mad about that. I have a couple thoughts. Go to hell. I will pray for you. Don't waste your time.
Yikes.
I'm going to hell either way if it's real. We are not going to take down the episode. That's fucking dumb. And I think it's very funny that she's not surprised to hear it from Dave or Eli. Specifically Dave, because that seems pretty homophobic, personally.
Yeah, that is a little strange. I mean,
damn. I didn't even think about that. That's wicked funny.
Look, I've already had to defend myself to the Italian Defamation League. I don't want to send the same emails over to the Catholics.
So, but why Eli? You know, Eli is the nicest person on this podcast by far.
Yeah,
Eli
don't
is so
pat him
kind.
on the back. Come the
Not
fuck
by
on.
far.
I think by far. Eli says the least
riding that
edgy
dick.
stuff. Eli is
I
the
think
most
the big
friendly.
thing is
He's
that
the
it's
most
Dave and
amicable.
Eli. Dave and Eli are tied.
I'm a peach, okay? I am a gift to this.
I know, but Dave is like an
godforsaken world.
antagonizer more than Eli.
Just to you, and you deserve it.
But just in general, I think just in general, like knowing Eli personally for like 10 plus years, and knowing Dave personally for like 8+ years.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, but you can't think of that. You have to think of only what they've seen.
But I
on the
just think
pod.
it's very funny. It just for someone to think that about Eli, I guess.
My big thing is that they're shocked to hear it from me. When you think of all the fucked up stuff Doubleface has said,
I know, right, but
Well, Doubleface is
and
not
I-
you. It's someone
Ellen.
that takes you over.
Alan, you and I easily are the edgiest on the show, purposefully or unpurposefully.
for sure. I've
Like,
talked so much about drinking cum.
But
Why are they surprised?
Dave brought up
we're
a good
couple
point.
episodes of that.
Dave brought up a good point. Maybe it's because we're Italian and she thinks we're religious because of that.
Interesting. You're not Italian,
that's right.
Oh,
yeah, you are silly.
Dirty Italian. Dirty Italian.
though. I appreciate the compromise. But yeah, no, that is a good point. She expects better.
But it's just like I hate this. Can I keep ranting about this? It made me so mad. And I've been wanting to talk about this.
No, please, yeah.
Also,
this is great.
the fucking thing that's like anti-God entertainment, you can't find it. Think of any pro-God or any anti-God entertainment. Think of like any entertainment that's actively promoting the non-existence of God. It's like Rick and Morty, and what else?
Obviously,
The Land
this
Before
podcast.
Time.
You know what I mean?
This
Like,
podcast, any Rob Zombie movie.
Like, what are you talking about? It's hard to find entertainment. Are you kidding me? More things I have to deal with. I'm not religious, but I feel like more stories I have to try to relate to someone like being religious than I do someone not being religious.
And honestly, when someone's an outspoken atheist in a movie, it's usually cringe as fuck.
Yeah, it's cringy,
Yeah.
or they're like an asshole,
Yeah,
which is
that's-
fair.
Yeah,
but
but
like,
always just some Reddit bro like Michael.
yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I'm not a Reddit bro, but I like it just like bothers me like this pedestal they put out, or like they're like we have to save Christmas, like that kind of thought. I don't know if this person's like that. I'm not saying I'm making assumptions.
They
But
certainly
just in-
seem it.
But just like in general, like Alan, I just saw what you sent us.
Alan.
Alan sent us a picture of a YouTube video that says human body versus nuclear explosion.
It's like
It's just
blowing out
like-
his dick.
Yeah, it's just
Anyway.
some like muscle, no skin person.
It's
with
just
his
this
dick
idea
getting
that
blown out by a
Christians
nuke.
like are being persecuted in the United States is so fucking dumb and just like whiny. Like, are you kidding me? Everything in our nation is based off of this. Our morals and laws are based off Christian doctrine. Like, are you kidding? Whatever. I'm getting mad.
Yeah, but I think this person makes a really good
Someone's
point. Actually,
angry.
we should take down that episode.
Yeah, well, anyway, all of this to say,
Yeah, that's the one that's gonna do
we're
us in.
taking the episode down and we're sorry.
Yeah, we're so.
Yeah, this whole way around.
I'm gonna be a monk, actually.
If you take down that episode, I'm going to your houses and taking you down with it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I feel like. Am I saying
Why'd you
anything
say
wrong?
yeah, Eli? I just threatened you.
Yeah, burn me down.
He just wants to.
bitch.
Alan, he just wants to meet you in person, brother.
Oh yeah,
If you
I would
burn
love
down my
that.
house.
It's
I'm
like
busy. I'm busy that day.
I'm not gonna say it
busy.
like it stinks, but because it's like all for good reasons. But it's kind of a bummer to know that like it'd be very hard for me to travel out to you guys to come hang out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Especially
you know,
Dave doesn't even live near Eli and I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out in Colorado.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, the
I'm in Colorado.
They're gonna come and lick your face.
I hope they do.
Isn't that the state with? Isn't that near Utah with the
Yeah,
Devil's
right next to
Tower?
it. It's
The yeah.
That's what they name everything after the devil.
I don't.
The
I-
kids love the devil.
I just feel like this was annoying, and I'm glad you're not listening anymore. So goodbye.
And if you are, you
Thank
should
you for
think
the
about
email.
this when you think that everything has to be about God.
Yeah, how are you? If you're listening, stop.
How are they still listening? If they heard like the JOI stuff, like
Just
how
stop.
That's
Yeah,
a really
I feel
good
like we've
point.
really, in the last 3 years, we really hit on a lot of different notes. This is the tipping point.
like I'm not sitting here being like, oh, I'm so edgy, you couldn't handle it.
No,
Like,
no,
I
but
just feel
at the
like
same
some
time,
of the things that have been discussed here, like where do you?
Oh, anti-God.
Alan
In
even admittingly
practice.
saying we talk about drinking cum a lot.
And like, or like even like what we talk about using drugs in our personal life. You know what I mean? Like it's so I don't know. Whatever.
I actually
This
just
person's
talked about
writing
it.
jokes.
I
This
wonder if she
episode-
thought me being sober is related to me also finding
Honestly,
God.
that could be part of it.
maybe.
I
Because that's the one thing that's always kept me out of AA.
Yeah, the whole.
honestly. But
AA
the
is
whole thing's,
stupid.
The whole thing's annoying. But I do think the highlight of this is saying that they're not surprised about this coming from Dave or me. But
Yeah,
they
you-
are
it's so
surprised
funny
about Alan
from
Michael. It's almost like they picked the funniest people. Like,
Yeah.
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 really?
Like us. I don't.
Like I don't think any of us they should be surprised about is what I'm saying as well. But it's funny that the two people that they are surprised about is you two
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
Dave and
Yeah,
I,
y'all
for some
fucked up.
reason.
We're always the ones starting fights.
Oh, for sure. And we're like, we say just stupid, edgy shit. Like Eli edits. We talk about all the time how Eli has to edit dumb shit I say. Anyway, we got a few more emails.
yeah,
I don't
we
want
have
to talk
lots
about
of better
that
ones.
sack of shit anymore. We got an email from a new fan named Joan. I don't want to say the full name in case.
Satan.
There's no way that that's her real name. Say it.
I know. It was a joke. Joan Fabric.
It's not Joanne.
No, it is Joan.
Drone fabric.
Anyway, what up, turtle bitches?
Yeah,
Alan.
hot start.
Alan, you are an amazing spirit. Eli, you're probably hot as fuck. Dave, you bring me joy. Michael, you
go.
are there too. I watched
Hell
Tammy
yes.
and the T-Rex for you, and I really liked it. Alan, you are wrong. This movie is a masterpiece.
Fuck you.
It is ransomful. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Ransomful?
I don't know. Is that like some slang I don't know or
I've
something?
never heard that word.
I like ransom.
we're
I
old
get.
here.
I don't know. I'm the youngest by.
Yeah, we're all like
3 years.
35 plus, so
All right, that's
help
not
us
true.
out.
Dave's
All
like
right.
60.
I'm 26.
I'll push
You
it
guys
62 next
29,
year.
I think.
I literally just turned 23 a week
Shut
ago.
up, you sack.
Yeah.
of shit. You're
Alan's
50.
out here wearing his booty shorts and his crop tops. He's
Anyway,
in clubs.
Everything
Eli,
sucks.
Slut era.
Eli, your wife is lucky. I never saw Master of Disguise or Kangaroo Jack, but I will fix it soon. You're all terrific. Dave is best host. Suck it. Do you think?
Let's
I don't
go.
even read this. Do you
I'll
think
suck it,
the
dude. He is the
T-Rex-
best. I'll suck it.
Do you think the T-Rex has a ghost after it was shot to death? I know the brain kept living, but what about the soul? And don't answer that yet, because I respond and I am a whatever. Then I said,
stupid
I'm not.
fucking
Why
question.
would he? Yes,
I love
agree
this.
with you.
I like this question.
I said
If you want to
would.
know if it has a soul, see our last response to an email.
Get behind me.
I said, why
Yeah.
would I respond to you nicely? You didn't compliment me. And then after like 10 minutes, I said, all right, I'm sorry. And then I responded nicely because I felt bad. And
Oh,
then
you're
she
such a
said,
little bitch.
or they said, I don't know who they. Joan is probably a girl, right?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
It's not a real name though. So
It's
I
all
don't
the
know.
same in the dark.
They said, I may not have complimented you, but I didn't insult you. I feel like you did. Better than I can say for all of your cohorts. So now she's digging you guys.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said, I didn't insult you. Better than I can say for all your cohorts. So saying she
So-
could insult you guys.
I got a lot of praise. I'm gonna let this one slide.
I'm still gonna watch Kangaroo Jack. You can't stop me because I told her not to. And I'm gonna make it weird. Your jerk off
Oh.
instruction guy who emailed kinda ate with that. True icon of the show. You should ask them to be a guest. I'm pretty sure I did in the episode.
We
I
did.
said
We
if you-
invited them
yeah.
on.
Yeah, we
Kinda
did.
ate with that? What?
Yeah, you don't know what that means?
No.
Oh, you are
I'm
old.
too
It's
young.
like it's like you ate with that, like that was like good. Like you did a good job with that, or they ate with
It's sort of
that.
like you killed it.
It's like if you had a good set in comedy, you came back, I'd be like, oh, dude, you ate. Like that was good. Like
But that sounds like I eat shit.
no.
Yes, it does.
No.
If I got
You
off
could use
stage,
the sentence, you ate that shit up.
And y'all are stronger than me for saying no to some money for that. I think we also talked about how much money we would do it for.
and mine was
Yeah.
pretty low.
I said
Oh,
a
yeah.
PS5. I'm still willing to take that despite having
You
one.
have yeah.
I'll take another
Then-
one.
Then they said, because I didn't answer the dumb Ghost T-Rex question, they said, answer the Ghost T-Rex question. You're the best. Thanks for replying. And I said,
Fuck off.
the T-Rex is a robot. This is starting to become a philosophical question about on if artificially created beings have souls. And no, that's dumb. I'm not having this conversation.
See,
Well-
now I don't think a ghost was created because the brain was still alive. That's sort of where you can house your soul.
No,
Right.
the brain is from a human. The T-Rex is a robot.
Yeah,
It's
but like the
mechanical.
brain. Yeah, but the brain did not die, so you didn't.
Right, so
generate
it wouldn't have a
soul.
ghost. But they're saying the T-Rex after
You wouldn't
it
have a ghost.
died.
Yes.
But if you all right, but if if
I'm
you
not wasting time on this.
no no no
You
no
are
It is- it's
forgetting
a
the ghost
robot.
in the shell.
no ma-
Yeah.
can I
Standalone
say
complex.
something? Can I say
Yes.
something, please?
Yes.
If you think of yourself as a brain inside a robot, which your body is just run off little electrical bits in your brain, pushing all your nerves and shit,
Yeah.
that it'd be the same as if you died. So like the actual person inside that body did not die. So there's no ghost because he's still
I agree.
alive.
It's so stupid. Can we
How
please
much
stop
of
talking
your
about
how much of your brain
Oh
is
my
your
God.
soul?
it? Let's stop.
None, because God's
It's
not
over.
real.
Oh my
Next question.
Okay, next
God's
email.
not dead. Fine.
We got an email going.
Get behind
okay.
me, Satan.
We got an email subjected Pistachio and the Big Bottom Girls. So we're going back. Time traveling
Okay,
back
yeah.
2 years. From Mario. Basically just saying that he talked his friends into watching it for a bad movie night and they loved it. And then they started making an inside joke about the Big Bottom Girls clip. And his one friend got really annoyed with it because he didn't like the movie very much. And so this guy paid to have art commissioned of that scene, but if it went differently. And so he paid some dude to make the art. I have his name here in
Wait,
a
they
second. I'm
paid
trying
for
to send you.
that? That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so we actually got our first fan art. I'm sending it to you guys. I'll credit the artist in a second, but I haven't sent it to you guys yet. I just realized.
I regret saying
post it
God's
on the
not
Twitter.
real. That's too far.
That's true. Well, I'll say it. God is not real. And so the artist.
He's the bad guy, folks.
The the artist's name is Fuck. No, I can't find it. Oh god. Someone fill time.
J Ratty.
B Daddy.
Oh, J Ratty. Yeah, it's J Ratty. Thank you. And JRADDY. And
I fixed the image for y'all.
okay, thanks. I sent it. And it's pretty good. And we'll tweet it when this episode goes out. They said that's okay. We'll put the credit of the artist there too. But it's just really good. We got our first fan art. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know if it's necessarily fan art because they didn't make it for us, but it's because
they made
of us.
it like they wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for us.
Yes.
They watched
yes.
they watched Master of Disguise because of our podcast.
Yes.
So
and it's really
art.
good. So thank you so much for sending it. I will say I hate how Pistachio Disguise looks in the top right picture. He looks like fucking weird. It pisses me off. But
I mean, he looks weird in the movie, so.
I'm not saying it doesn't look. It doesn't. It's not that it doesn't look accurate. It's that it pisses me off that he looks like that.
That's fair.
But yeah, that was really good. And so yeah, we'll tweet that out. But now to get into some other stuff, I had a thought after reading the Christian email. We've talked about it slightly on the show, like how do people perceive us and what is their opinion of us? Because we all know each other very well. Even Alan, who we met more recently, like we know each other outside of this.
Is this an episode of Michael on the Street doing interviews?
You know what I mean? And so I was curious what the perception of us is and like what they think of how we interact or our personalities. So I asked Joan Fabric and Plankenstein to describe us from the listener's perspective.
Okay, yeah.
So this is how each of us are described. I'll go email by email.
All right.
Eli, from Joan, you are the mediator. You keep things moving along on the subject. Without you, the podcast would fall into a structureless mess. Sometimes
Very true.
Sometimes he could allow the silliness to go on a little bit longer, though, saying you cut it short. Sometimes I feel like he interrupts a punchline on accident. I imagine him being. Also, she is going to describe how she thinks we look. Oh. Some of them are more accurate than others.
I would say that interrupting a joke is not fair because that's hard to do over.
We all do it, yeah.
This type of
I notice when we do it too. It's difficult. I just did it, Alan. There. He's mentioned that Eli is a little bit husky with long hair and maybe a mustache. He mentioned he has tattoos, so I imagine he has tribal tats on his arms. Eli, would you like to confirm or deny or not?
I mean, yeah, I'm a
Blade
husky
fan?
Dude. I have a beard and mustache.
You had long hair until recently.
I did have long hair, but the tribal tats thing.
No,
I wanna downvote that.
Listen. Here's the reality: is that if they were tribal tats, I think they'd be better tattoos. I'm sorry, Eli.
You know what? Fuck off. Tribal tats.
Blade was awesome.
No, Eli has funny tattoos. They're good, but they're not tribal tattoos.
Sillier ones. Yes, I am very tatted.
There's a whole back tat of a banana shitting.
Yeah. Not the kind of banana you're thinking of.
Don't know if that's a joke.
No, I don't.
It's not, but one time I did make a joke that Eli actually got a tattoo of.
Yeah.
So.
One time Michael was like, Eli be like, I get a tattoo of a penguin holding a balloon. And then I went to a tattoo artist and fucking got it done. Like a week later.
Anyway, I think that's a pretty good description for you, honestly. I think that's very accurate.
Okay.
For how you are on the podcast, at least. For me,
tribal
that's
tats
fair.
are dumb. I don't do that. There's something to be said about some cultural appropriation issues too. They're very dumb, and I don't have tribal tats, but the rest of it's pretty on point. Hey, Eli here, real quick. Gonna do some woke bullshit at you. Tribal tattoos are not stupid in general. They're stupid on people who are not from the culture that they should be on. I am a white guy, obviously, so they would be stupid as fuck on me, and they look stupid as fuck on white people. So that's what I'm saying here. Bye.
Yeah. For me, I'm coined the cynical goof. He is quick, or I am quick to be the hater for everything, but secretly very silly and don't want people to find out. I'm bad at hiding it. Happy to play the grounded role. Does that mean like like the straight man type role.
I think so.
Yeah, kind of.
I imagine he's short with short hair and a beard. He's probably pretty skinny. I think I'm average size. I am pretty tall.
I
I'd say
love
I'm
that
6'2".
you give off short energy.
Yeah, that was a little. I'm gonna be honest. That
Not
pissed
even
me off a
short
little
king.
bit.
Just
Because
short
I'm pretty
goblin
tall.
energy.
Very rarely people are taller than me.
It's because
honestly.
you're so angry. People assume you're short.
Michael, you're a goblin.
Do you guys think I'm secretly silly, but I don't want you guys to know?
I
find that to be-
hide it.
I don't think I try to hide it.
You're just a silly Billy.
But I think overall, I think it's pretty accurate.
Oh, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah, you do not have a beard.
No, I have facial hair though. I'll have a shitty mustache sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have like a little shitty mustache, right?
I like your stash.
Yeah. I was trimming it the other day, and I went too far, and so I had to shave the whole thing, and so I had to go into work without a mustache, and everyone fucking commented on it. It was so annoying. everyone's like, "Oh, you shaved," and I was like, "Shut up."
Your
Yes.
face is naked, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you look so different. What is it? Shut up.
Yeah,
I don't
what you
care.
do different today?
Yeah, I'll fucking piss in your mouth.
Well, I
You know
guess
something really weird is this job I've been working at for about 4 years now. So when I started, everyone wore masks.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew what I looked like for a long time under the mask, and for whatever reason, there's a rumor someone started that she swears is true that I had a pirate mustache.
Did you?
No.
That's funny as fuck.
I've never been able to figure out why the hell she thought that. But every time she brings it up, people are like, "Oh, you know what? I think you did." It's like, no.
They're fucking gaslighting you.
It's so good though.
They're telling you to grow one.
It's so good though, because like, that's such a funny thing to spread about someone.
That's
We're
harmless.
all wearing masks, like,
And it's
everyone's
harmless, you
And
know?
then, like, for months, they were probably picturing you with a pirate mustache, and then so much so that was their image of you. So when
It's
you're
been
like,
years.
"No, I didn't have one," and they're like, "No, you did. I remember you having one."
You did. You did.
That's
no.
a great bit.
That's a great bit. I might steal that, honestly. Dave was described as the wild card. Dave
Let's
is
go.
the wrench in the clock in the best way possible.
I love
If
it.
everyone else is driving down a road, Dave is driving a tank through the woods to make his own path. He will derail everything in a way that makes it immediately more interesting. I
Thank
imagine
you.
Dave is tan, no, and probably wears colorful socks, yes.
Yes.
Dave, you're not tan. You are not tan. No
I'm
matter
from
what.
I'm pretty Mediterranean.
Dave,
you don't know
no,
me.
Dave is white as fuck. He has a shaven head. He used to. That's how I picture
I
Dave still
used
in my
to.
head.
I'm actually growing out my hair.
Yeah, but that's how I picture Dave in my head still because I haven't seen him as much with his long hair.
Yeah.
And is most likely the tallest. That also is
wow.
very far from the
No,
truth.
I am
There's-
5'9" on a good day.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like,
Interesting.
can we talk about how on point the colorful socks thing is?
So on point.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
That's
pick
'cause
up
he-
that about
wearing-
somebody?
Yeah.
I'm wearing
Pan.
socks right now that are pink with little fucking hedgehogs on it.
He's a fun pan guy.
Yeah.
But I just like, is that a pansexual trait to wear colorful socks?
Wear ugly fucking socks.
You're ugly. Shut up.
Dave, I like your socks. I like that your
you,
socks are always colorful and fun.
I usually wear pineapple ones most of the time.
I respect
That's
it.
adorable.
Thank you.
What, like,
but no,
how,
I think
how do
it's
you
also.
clock that about somebody though?
I think also the derailing thing is accurate because Dave will derail a situation. I don't know if it's always positively, but I think it
No,
can be.
I do tend to throw myself into something not really knowing where it's gonna go and hoping it works out.
Either both in as bits and in life, I feel like.
Yeah,
So-
kinda. Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's pretty easy to say that I am the worst at derailing the conversation. I'm rarely paying attention.
Right. Well, which I think
Well, I mean, you're
derails
also
the
kind of
conversation
strung out
sometimes.
dealing with the kid and everything.
Dude, I literally,
And, the hero withdrawal.
Yeah, while Michael's been reading this, I went through and transferred a bunch of money from my PayPal to my bank account.
Did you listen? Did you hear any of it?
Dave wears weird socks and Eli has tribal tattoos.
Yes, both are accurate.
You got the main
Alan,
points, yeah.
Alan, you're next. Alan is the bit maker. Alan is very quick to turn anything into a bit, and he does it well. Eli says something insane, and Eli will top it with the funniest little quip to make it memorable. He isn't afraid to workshop stuff until it works. I imagine Alan to be a little husky with short hair, and I also imagine he smokes cigars and wears funny t-shirts.
I would love to both say my hair is not bald and that I am only a little husky. I appreciate that.
Yep. We'll leave it there.
I hate wearing... Oh, is there more?
No, that's it.
Okay. I hate wearing funny t-shirts.
Yeah, I hate funny t-shirts too. I
try for some...
No, it's cringy, dude. It's millennial cringe.
No, I'll tell you exactly why, Dave. I have like a moment that broke me of like, I do not like... I'll wear funny... So if I buy a funny shirt now, like my wonderful wife, who is
imagining like it's a beer o'clock somewhere t-shirt.
No, so I'll wear... If I get a goofy shirt, I cut the sleeves off and wear them for... I'll wear them for like when I would unload amp trucks at work and have to do like manual labor.
Oh yeah, okay.
But so I'll sometimes wear them for that. But in like a general going out somewhere, I don't like to wear funny shirts. I only have like 3 funny shirts. One is Garfield with a cowboy hat, and it says, "When I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in."
I have one with
a solid
Garfield
shirt
where he's smoking weed and he's drinking, and it says, "Don't ask me. I'm on vacation in Bulgaria."
That's awesome. So
I wore it to work one day on like a PD day, and like when students were there, and all of my coworkers were like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Maybe I shouldn't have worn this."
I recently bought a funny shirt because I saw it online, showed it to Laura, and she said, "Oh my god, this is the funniest shirt I've ever seen. You have to buy it."
What was it?
I'm gonna send it to you guys. I just sent it to the text thread. So the reason I don't wear funny shirts is because when I was in my 20s, I was broken up with a girl, or a girl broken up with by a girl.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was dumped. There we go. Thank you.
I just got the picture.
And I was crying because this girl broke up with me, and I'm a very fat man, and
I was that big.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel very fat.
You're not that big. None of us are. We're not.
I appreciate
none of us
that.
are obesely huge.
But I think it's safe to say I'm a fat person. And I looked, and my tears were falling on a cartoon can of Spam on my shirt. And I was like,
oh no!
I was like, oh my god, I am a fat person crying wearing a cartoon can of Spam t-shirt.
Oh no!
I was like, and I decided right then, this can never happen again.
That was like the forced growing up moment.
The shirt that Alan sent us says... It's a picture of Massachusetts, and it's like a cartoon clip art lady that says, "Call me New England, because I've got massive, huge tits."
That my wife, who's a doctor of psychology, said was the funniest shirt she's ever seen.
And she's cooked. She might as well be a doctor of comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She understood.
Well, she has another shirt with the California raisins on it that says "Raisin Hell."
That's
hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Sweet.
And today she called me God's bottom. So I love this woman with all my heart.
I, on the other hand, really love funny t-shirts.
And hats. Oh my god.
Oh, I do wear funny hats.
Listen, you'll be out in public with Eli, and he just is wearing a shirt that says like "Juicy Ball Sack."
I made that shirt.
Oh my god.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Juicy Ball Sack.
I made that shirt.
I used to, talking about made shirts, I used to have a bright orange t-shirt with like big white lettering that said, "Your mom suck me hard through my jorts." And I ended up giving it away a couple of years back, and I saw it on the rack, and I was like, it's out there in the wild somewhere.
there.
That's incredible.
Anyway, let's
I like
move on.
to make custom shirts. Online, I use a service that if I send them a Photoshop design, they'll send me a T-shirt of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I made the Juicy Ballsack shirt, and it's incredible. I have one that says like Katie's first period party.
Oh my
I
god,
forgot
dude.
about that one. You've worn that forever.
All right, maybe I'm ready to start wearing funny
Parties and
shirts.
shit. It's time to get back to the game.
Well, because there was one day my little brother and I were podcasting together for a while, and we made a sticker that was all red, white, and blue, and it just said, "I'd rather be sucking on Thor's brother's toes."
Yeah. Loki?
No, Liam Hemsworth.
Anyway, let's move on. Plankenstein described this as well. I'm gonna let's try and get through these here. We're kind of dotted. We haven't even talked about Mac and me yet.
We can save Mac and me for next month. Honestly, this is.
Oh my god, yeah, we could.
We've been going for like an hour and 20 minutes already or something, I think.
Yeah, we've
an
actually
hour.
got decent time today.
Oh, an hour? Okay. Oh, we did start late. We were yapping. Plankenstein said, I don't know. That's hard. Michael is angry and over-exaggerated and tries to be realistic.
Sicilian.
Embarrassed to be part of the show, but will never actually quit if his friends are still doing it, which I think is a nice way of saying I'm a good friend, or a weird way of saying I'm a good friend, right?
You know, I
It's a
think it's a
weird
nice way to say you're
compliment.
spineless.
Yeah, good for you for finding the compliment in that.
Right, that's him saying I'm a good friend, right?
Sure.
All right. I don't. All right. Dave, all right, I'm mad now. Dave, just throw me a bone every once in a while. Dave is optimistic and scatterbrained, and he wants to think about things from a different perspective. Not afraid of what people will think if he puts himself out there.
Yes.
I've
had to learn that, but yes.
Disagree with that maybe a little bit. I think Dave is a little more insecure than that puts on.
I mean,
But again, you can't go with your own. I mean, yeah, no, never mind. I'm wrong.
Eli.
I can see where they get that from just the show, though.
I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. Eli is kind of someone who stirs the pot to get everyone else fighting, to make things as entertaining as possible, but also to keep things on track. He comes off as the ringmaster of a carnival in a good way. He's a showman.
The second part's very true.
Yes.
But I don't think he stirs the
yes,
pot
very
ever.
much.
No,
a
Eli
showman.
definitely stirs the pot. No.
He does
Listen.
a little bit.
No.
Not as much as you do.
Let me speak.
I think me and Dave
Eli?
stir the pot the worst.
Yes, but Eli
I
does
am
it
the wild
secretly.
card, though.
Eli does it all the time. Eli is the master of getting things to go how he wants them to go. I am telling you, Eli is a manipulator and is really sneaky with it.
See, this goes back to you being spineless.
I know.
You'll do whatever your friend tells you to.
I know because I
Like
can tell.
join a dumb podcast.
I can tell there's
I met
nights.
some strangers on the internet.
There's nights where we'll be in Discord. And we're just hanging out, and I can tell Eli's in a mood to stir some shit up, and I'm the only one to realize it because everyone else joins him on this bullshit. I'm the only one. Eli, am I wrong?
I don't know if I do it quite as on purpose as you think I do, though. I'm bad at lying.
Yes, you're bad at lying. I'm not saying you're lying. I think you are very good at commanding a conversation to go the way you want it to go. Does that make sense?
I guess so.
You know what I
can see
mean?
that. Do you have an example? I'm sorry.
Just
I'm trying.
dude, just think when we're in Discord and I go, oh my god, Eli's in a mood. Or Eli's doing his shit. You know what I mean? You can picture me saying that, right?
Okay, no. Now that I have that example, yeah. Okay.
Alan, what the hell?
Be fair. It's really funny when I do that.
No, it isn't. Not for me.
Can we just talk about like the B plot that's happening right now?
Fuck, Alan, what the fuck is this?
You just posted a picture of an ass that was like adults only on it.
Hold on, I gotta click it.
It's unrelated to the Etsy link.
Oh,
What is this?
okay.
right. Anyway, Alan is described as. Hold on. Oh wait, we already did Alan. Oh no, did we?
No.
No. Oh,
Not
I
from-
accidentally,
Can we do me again?
I
I wanna
accidentally
hear me
skipped
again.
Alan. I accidentally skipped Alan. Alan is funny and witty and not afraid to come off as a bit rough around the edges. Antagonizes Michael because they're very similar in the end.
Yeah, I hate to say that's true. So I fucking never will.
They also say at the end, I feel like the podcast was Eli's idea to torture Michael, and adding Dave to it was part of the torture. Alan was added because he is a crazy person.
This is incredibly true.
I think all of that is very accurate. Eli has been pulling pranks on me since like high school, putting me in his dumb fucking movies. Where I get like fucking tortured for an hour and a half.
You're the person for the role.
But that is the end of my notes. I know I had a lot this time. I'm sorry, everyone. But I just thought, the reason I wanted to find out their opinions, I don't want this to seem like some egotistical bit, even though it kind of is. Like us, like
that
patting
really
ourselves
helped
on
me
the back.
out. I
Because
really appreciate that.
I said to them, please tell us good and bad things. We're not going to get upset. Like, seriously, say your genuine feelings about us. And because I didn't want it to be like some dick stroking thing. And obviously mine's weren't, because I don't think my compliments were as nice as maybe Dave's. But, what is this? What are you sending? Are you even listening?
Yeah, what?
I just want, because this person, the Christian person, just had a very bad read on us, I feel like, as people. And that's very funny because they've been emailing us for 2 years consistently. And they had no idea who we are as people.
I don't
And found
remember
that
their
very
other
funny, so
emails.
They were the one who said they wanted
No,
face.
we don't need to tell.
Are we not?
tell
All right,
our
then
names.
bleep that. I'm not saying names. I guess we did in past episodes. Bleep that. I think I said it earlier too.
Yeah. But we
It-
don't
but
gotta
you-
say which fan it is. But there has been a fan that's been emailing us for a while.
Okay, so Alan, do you remember that where I said something and they were like, "Oh, now I can do what I just said"?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. But
Hey, so can I change the topic real quick? I'm watching the football game in the background, and
Dude, Alistair, they just did
it's
it anyway.
We're recording this on the night of the opening of the NFL, and the Chiefs bang like a tribal like drum before every game. That seems racist, right?
yeah.
Do you think the Chiefs are gonna get like how the Guardians are, or the Indians are the Guardians now, or the Redskins are now the Commanders?
Dude,
Like, do you think
okay.
that's gonna happen to them?
They should have stayed the Washington
Oh, the football
team.
dude! The
That
Washington
was
football
so
team
much
was so
funnier.
funny. It was so funny. It was so funny to have a professional jersey that just said football team on it.
Yeah, that was
Washington
great.
football team.
The Washington football team is a fucking great name. They should have stuck with that. But I also like the Guardians more than I like the Indians.
Oh yeah, I like the Guardians too,
As a
especially because it
name.
has like city relevance with like how we have the Cleveland Guardians guarding the.
Yeah, I thought the Guardians is a way
Um,
cooler name. The
what is
Chiefs
that?
Yeah.
There's like going into Cleveland a specific way. There's a bridge, and on the bridge are these. I'll send a picture of it.
called
Are
the
these?
Oh, they're like big gargoyles, right, or something?
They're kind of. They're like
kind of big, like statuesque.
statues.
Okay,
but
I
it's
think
like-
I
it
have
kinda
seen
looks like-
those.
It kind of looks like Lord of the Rings. I can't remember the name of it. I should know this. I'm a fake fan. When they're going down in Fellowship, going down the river, and they come across the statues.
Man, I only saw all of the Lord of the Rings once. I went to a movie theater that was playing them all back to back to back and dropped a bunch of
Oh,
acid.
Man. Oh shit.
Hold
And
on,
there
I'm
was like an
sending it.
hour between each movie. So between each movie, we just went and smoked pot and drank
sounds awesome.
fruit shakes.
I sent a picture of it.
Okay.
Um,
That sounds kind of sweet, actually.
It was like the best day.
There's a more up close picture.
Okay, I have seen a picture of these. I didn't see them when I went to Cleveland though.
No, you have to be going from the west.
Like
So-
a lot of people
Yep.
around here don't even know about them.
No, yeah, because we're from Northeast Ohio. Oh, I don't know if I should have said that. I think that's big
Yeah,
enough.
whatever, it's fine.
I guess we're saying Cleveland. So we're
man.
on the east side of it, but I've seen them going out of Cleveland. Anyway,
Just to drive in and pass it.
those are my notes. Should we get into Mac and Me?
Yeah, let's talk about how fucking insane Mac and Me is.
Mac and Me's fun.
Honestly,
Mac and Me's fun, but
I have a lot of notes about Mac and Me, and not a lot of time left before I should sign out. I should sign out.
How much time, should we save it? Should we do a cliffhanger?
Let's save it.
I kind of think we should save it.
All right, let's
let's
save it. And
the more content we can get out of this shit, the better.
But we have to watch it again.
No.
Deal? No. Oh, come on.
No.
Fucking absolutely not.
I'll tell you what. I'll pitch something. We can swap it for a Tammy and the T-Rex watch.
Okay.
Is everyone in agreement?
Okay, I'm fine.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Tammy 3 times, Mac and Me once.
Done.
Deal.
All right, there we go.
Done deal.
That's how democracy should work. All right.
We should get a gavel.
These fucking
Gavel.
These fucking politicians.
What just happened?
How is Michael trying to
He
do a
fucked up his
gavel?
tech deck.
I hit my desk. You don't know that sound, but they know it very well because when I get mad at video games, I'll
He
hit my
just gets
desk.
mad and slams his desk.
Dude, I can't believe that my Super Nintendo controllers have not broken over their lifespan, because I used to
they're
whip
durable
those
as
things
hell.
around.
Oh
Durable
my
as
god! But they're so durable. You can just throw that
Anyway,
shit across the room.
we can call that the episode. Most of that was Michael email hour, but I'll take it.
I'll take it. I really
It's
appreciate
fine.
the
we
feedback.
got some
Dylan.
discussion in there early about Tammy and the T-Rex compared to the other movies and stuff.
That's true. That's true.
There's some we talked about the movie, maybe
Yeah.
even more than last month.
Yeah.
I also
Michael,
think that,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
Michael, I actually gotta kind of thank you for that. That was an interesting look into.
Thank you.
how
I
you
was
view us.
actually really proud of that
That was
idea.
a that was a really
felt,
that was a really interesting bit.
I emailed. I don't want to put this person on blast, but I emailed someone. I won't say who, but they were like, I don't know, man. And I was like, you have nothing. You don't know how to describe us. And he's like, I've never met you. I don't know. And I was like,
Fair
that
enough,
is the healthiest. And that's why I said I was like,
No,
you're the
that-
most
yeah.
normal fan.
That's
Pretty funny.
very fair. But also, thank you to Joan and Plankenstein.
Yes, you guys
Seriously,
were pretty
yeah.
on it. No,
You really did nail that.
No,
What?
What?
my tech deck broke.
Not the tech deck.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Double face.
Wait,
That's
I
why
have
tech deck should be super glued to your asshole.
I have another somewhere. Where is
It's
it?
like a Healy, but
Michael's in the
cooler.
background. Morning.
I'm looking.
Morty
for
is
that.
tech
I
deck.
think I gave her a tech deck when I made these.
Do we
Man.
do we end it there with the death of the tech deck?
No. Wait, I think I can
Did you
fix
guys
it.
go back and listen to last month's episode where Michael fucking hit the boxes over?
Yeah, fuck. It just cuts off.
That was awesome.
That was hilarious.
No.
Yeah, I think it's safe to end it on the death of the tech
No,
deck.
someone send us money so I can buy more tech decks. No,
Ugh,
this is my
please.
favorite one in
You're the
every
one that
set.
turned-
Sponsorship.
Yeah, you're the one that turned down a fucking
Wait.
payment.
Hold on, I'm sending them a picture. We have to wait. I'm sending them a picture of the deck of it so you guys can see how cool it is and how.
Don't send us a deck pack.
Ah.
Thank
Classic
you.
Al.
my God.
That's a guy who's done stand-up comedy right there.
Send the blurriest picture.
That is the blurriest
Yeah, what
pic.
the
Also,
fuck?
take your socks off.
I was gonna say you're wearing the lamest
Show us
socks.
your feet. Show us your feet.
Yeah.
Wearing no-show socks without shoes. What's the point of them?
I was
Yeah,
wearing
loser.
Vans earlier.
Okay,
Look there.
yeah,
Look
there
how
you go.
sick that is.
Yeah,
Oh,
can you
it's
pull
the
the camera
element
back a little
symbol.
bit so we can, see below the table?
There was a kid in my sixth grade class who had the element
Is that
symbol
even-
shaved into the side of his head.
That
Sick
rules.
as
God.
fuck, dude.
That is, it's kind
Is
of
that
cool,
even
actually.
broken?
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
on
the
the
front
right,
axle's a little
the
fucked
front
up.
axle got bent. I'm gonna see if I can fix it, but
Is it bent or just turned?
bent. I
Yeah,
have it
that's-
just resting on top. It broke off actually, so I have to fix it completely. But
I mean,
think
you could
might
probably
be-
even just swap out the part. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, I think I have another set of parts. I don't know where I put them. I have to go look for them. So if you could hurry this
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Michael, here's what I think you
fuck
should
up.
do. You should wear a lavalier mic hidden, or just turn on your phone recorder, I guess, and go to a skateboard shop and see if they have these parts.
He fits my trucks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
look,
dude,
I
you have
got
parts
60
over
cam
here.
footage
Do
of
you have the
Michael
deck
going
with
to a
you?
tech deck shop.
I was going too hard and my truck snapped. You guys got
I decked a
trucks?
little too close to the sun.
I decked a little
I
too
was
tech.
recording my podcast.
I decked a little too hard.
All right, goodbye, everyone. I have to fix this. Goodbye.
What a sad way to end. An
The death
adult
of the
man
tech deck.
has to leave to fix his tech deck in 2024.
All right, all you turtos and turtettes. That's the show. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.